Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today is another TasteBuds review recipe. This is recipe 3 in June's TasteBuds subscription. So if you haven't caught the first and the second recipe, I will leave those links in the info of this video. Definitely check them out because each day I told you what was good and bad about this recipe and if I thought that it was ideal for the things that I was thinking about. I'm thinking about giving it to newlyweds for a wedding gift. What wouldn't be better than giving them tools to use in their brand new kitchen to help alleviate the stress of what am I gonna cook? Because 3 recipes arrive, 3 seasonings arrive, and then you have great meals that taste great and are pretty novice in how that you put them together, if you know what I mean. They're not novice recipes. They don't require a lot of skill. So I thought I would review this just for my benefit, and I thought, you guys, I think this is something that other people will benefit from because they need to know if this is a valid subscription, because everybody knows about all the other subscriptions that are out there that like deliver groceries to your door and whatnot. My daughter did the grocery delivering thing where it comes with a recipe and all the groceries. She found more oftentimes than not that her ingredients would go bad by the time she was ready to make the meal. So that to her wasn't a good value. However, if only the seasonings showed up and the ingredient list on the back of the card, she could choose to make it anytime she wants. Yes, she'd have to go to the store to do some of the things, but you're gonna have to go to the store anyway. So why not just bring the card with you, pick up what you need, and you're good to go. So as you can see, I'm feeling pretty confident about this being something that I could give to my newlyweds in my life, but we'll see. Recipe number 3 begins now. All right, here we are, the third and final recipe. This is smoked sausage wraps, and it says prep time 10 minutes, and that's only due to the fact that you have to grate some apple and some cucumber. So that's what we're gonna start first. So it asks for a coarsely grade of our apple and our cucumber. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start grating with this box grater. All right, the next step says to squeeze out all of the moisture. So here I have a bowl lined in paper towel, and we're just gonna toss that in there, and then we will squeeze it all out together with the cucumber, because now we're gonna do a cucumber. It actually asked for a seedless cucumber, but I did not have access to a seedless cucumber, and I don't know exactly what a seedless cucumber is. So we're just gonna use a normal cucumber and maybe pick out any large seeds that we find. I mean, I assume that's something like Armenian cucumber or something like that, but would you know that if you were a new chef or new to the kitchen? Probably not, you just buy a cucumber. So we're gonna go with it. And it's only half the cucumber. All right, and again, we're gonna put all of that cucumber into the bowl so that we can drain it well. So then to squeeze all the moisture out of this, I'm just gonna collect this paper towel together and we're gonna squeeze. I'm gonna drink it. This is called a cucumber apple slaw. We're gonna add our apple cider vinegar, our sugar, our sour cream or our plain yogurt, and I'm just gonna use my fingers because my fingers are already dirty. Might as well. You don't have to, but I'm going to make a mess. And your rub. So this is the first time we're using the rub, and then we're just gonna mix it all together. That was pretty easy. So I think so far, this whole recipe is acceptable. I'm a little, I mean, obviously it worked for me to use a regular cucumber. So I'm a little sad that they asked for a seedless cucumber because that might like prevent someone from making this recipe, but obviously a regular cucumber worked just fine. All right, now we're gonna make a barbecue sauce. Now, most brand new home cooks will have never done this before. So I think that this will be really empowering for them, realizing that it just takes a couple ingredients to make a really great tasting barbecue sauce. So we have our brown sugar, our soy sauce, our apple cider vinegar, once again, our ketchup, and our South Carolina barbecue rub. And we're just gonna mix that all together. And we're gonna use the Deluxe Electric Grill and Griddle. So I have on this grill and griddle, I have both grill plates. And what we're gonna do is we are going to go custom 10 minutes at 375 and go. And we're gonna go ahead and leave it shut while it's heating, just so it can heat rather quickly. All right, and I have my pitas all ready to go on the grill. So today I am using the gluten-free pita from My Bread. I've never tried it before, so I'm hoping it's fantastic and it makes this meal just that much better for my body. In hindsight, I probably should have warmed the grill while I was making the slaw and the other sauce, but I didn't realize it was going to be that quick, maybe, or just I didn't think about it. So if you are watching this in hopes to see how to make this recipe because you got it in your June subscription, preheat your grill first, because otherwise you have time for a dance break, and I can't dance. So you'd be standing around staring at the grill, hoping it will heat soon. All right, it is now warm and ready to go. So we're gonna set our links right down on our grill, and then we're just gonna shut it for right now. We'll hinge the top, shut, and push add. All right, the time is up, so I canceled our grill here. Let me just open it all the way. And we're gonna get these guys off onto a plate so that we can do our pitas. Wow, those sausages look amazing. Look at those. So what I'm gonna do for the pitas is I'm gonna brush them with a little bit of olive oil. I don't know if that's right or not. And then I'm going to set my temp to custom, 450, 5 minutes, that's fine, just for a moment. Yeah. We're just gonna leave it in there about like 30 seconds. Maybe while I wait, I'll put some olive oil on the other pitas. All right, time to take that pita off, and look at this. Look at that. And I guess while we're waiting for one pita, we can assemble. So what we're going to do is we're gonna put a little bit of this barbecue sauce all over the top. Then we're gonna put a sausage right down and some slaw over the top. Wow, looks fancy to me. We'll move that right off to the side for a moment. All right, 30 seconds is up. Another pita, nicely toasted and done. And we're gonna do the same. Wow, that looks absolutely beautiful. If I was to be served this in a restaurant, my eyes say, yes, please. Check it out. That looks pretty incredible, actually. I'm quite surprised at how beautiful those two look. Look at how beautiful that is. That's pretty good. Okay, let's taste it and see if the beauty of this stands up to the flavors. So, not exactly sure. I'm gonna spread this around now that we're done looking at it and fold it up. And I guess I'm just gonna take a bite. I'm a little worried about how big it is, but that's okay. We're gonna try to take a dainty bite. Ooh. I need a napkin. Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay, so that is really good. I'm actually quite surprised that The cucumber apple slaw is so tasty, and with the smoked sausage that is in there and the pita and the barbecue sauce, it is really has some fantastic flavors. That is really, really good. This recipe is definitely something that I will make again, and I'll make it for company. Going back now, I mean, like, so from a recipe standpoint, this is a great recipe. It's a 5-star recipe. It's really good, really easy. From the slant that I first started this review series in, so recipe 1, recipe 2, recipe 3. Recipe 1 had that dill issue. If you didn't see that, look at that video. But the recipe was fantastic. Done in 30 minutes, fantastic recipe. Then you go to recipe 2, everything in that recipe was phenomenal. Done in 30 minutes, absolutely amazing. Then we have recipe 3. The flavors are fantastic. The grating of the apple and the grating of the seedless cucumber are the only thing that would cause a new adventurer in their kitchen to pause. Here is my final thoughts on TasteBuds as a subscription. If you are giving this to a seasoned cook, 100%, this is a great gift idea. This is a great idea for you or anyone else in your life that you think likes to adventure in their kitchen, because the flavors that I've tasted in all 3 of these are not something that I've tasted before. So that's really nice. The flavors aren't out there either. So if you're not super adventurous with your taste buds, if you're not a super adventurous recipe person, these are all pretty awesome. I don't think you'll be disappointed. As far as giving it to a newlywed, if you are giving it to a newlywed you don't know very well, and they are not very adventurous in the kitchen, it's a hit or miss. They could either really like it and use the recipes, or they will kind of, it could be hit or miss depending on the couple. However, the people who I am thinking about giving this to, I have a relationship with, and I talk to them often enough that I think, here's my brain, I think that if I subscribe, because I'm not a subscriber yet, I just did this 1 month so that I could test it out. So if I subscribe and I subscribe them as well for the same duration, when it arrives, it opens up a conversation between me and that person as to what they're making, send me the pictures, that kind of stuff. Now that aspect of this subscription idea, I think has sold me on it, because even though there were some things that a novice person may or may not want to try, if I'm doing it and they're doing it too, and I'm encouraging them, you guys, this, I think I've sold myself on it. How weird is that? I think I have sold myself on a subscription to this. Even if I never give it away as a gift, which I know I will. I have 3 people in my life who I absolutely will buy this for. And then there are others, newlyweds, that I'm like, yeah, I think so. Like, someone is getting married next weekend. I'm in charge of the food, I'm in charge of the cake, and this is gonna be their gift. A year subscription to TasteBuds, because I really think that they will benefit from having new seasonings, new ideas, new recipes. This is a win-win. I really do think it is. All right, you guys, well, you have my thoughts now. If you missed recipe 1, go ahead and check back. There's a link in the info of this video. If you missed recipe 2, that link is down there as well. But my final thoughts are absolutely yes. Absolutely, this is something that is worth your money and worth your time, because it saves time. 30 minutes and the food is on the table? Yes, please. But I hope someone else gained some understanding on what this is, how it works, and if it's right for you. All right, you guys, if you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos several times a week, and I'm always looking for the next adventure. So if you got one for me, you have an idea, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, we will see you on the next adventure. And I'm gonna go eat this delicious food. Bye.